We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah, 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up? What up? What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up? What up? What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Commander's #1 fan, the OG himself, Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, man, we have Decatur's strongest chokehold, who is actually has a bug that causes an echo, and Google's working to fix it right now. Please ask your guests to wear headphones to avoid echo. Different browser. We are. They informed you too, Corey. Hey, what's up, Ronnie Little John, James Little John, and Larry Wright, my dad. Fellas, how y'all doing today, bro?
Doing great. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man?
I'm getting there.
I'm doing great, man.
Getting there.
Great. After a wonderful day.
Wonderful day. And what day is it?
Uh-oh.
What day is it? It's hump day!
Absolutely. Everybody out there, man, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, we appreciate you all rocking with us, man. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, bring a friend, tell a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. Hey, this is episode 53, season 4. We got a great episode ahead of us. We're gonna talk about Dion and the possibility of him going to Texas A&M, even Colorado. He already done had a 5-star recruit say, I'm not coming to Colorado no more because I'm not sure if he's going to be there when I get there. Deshaun Watson out for the season again. I know he was out for a different reason last year, but he's out again this year. Cleveland Browns have to go with their rookie quarterback. What's his name, OG? Remember his name?
It's Dorian something.
Yeah, there you go. Dorian Prince something. I can't remember which one it is.
I put it in that group text.
Yeah.
Shadorian Sanders.
Dorian Sanders.
I'm sorry, Kanisha. Welcome on, though. Welcome on. And then, of course, we have to talk about the thing that everybody's talking about today. The scuffle, what Decatur's strongest chokehold is already got on his man. So
his name is Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Dorian Thompson Robinson. There we go. Mario White, what's up, Brody? Welcome on, big homie. Was Dion's contract a 1-year deal? It was not.
No.
It was not a 1-year deal, man. So that's why we're going to come to that. But rumors out there are saying that there's a possibility, or that his name is being mentioned with the next Texas A&M job. I don't understand why, but we'll jump into that, of course. Make sure y'all check out my guy Kamarier live with Ashley Kamarier every maybe not every Tuesday. It's to their discretion right now. Whenever they decide they want to do it. Yeah.
It's on Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday, though. It'll be on a Tuesday. All right, fellas, man. Y'all doing all right, though?
Yeah, man.
Doing great.
Good, man. There's another guy that's doing great too, man, and he is our sponsor, Alvin James.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you.
And you.
There we go. I gotta rate some of these pictures. I got a bunch of pictures on here, boy. Good Lord.
Hey,
All right.
I guess before we get started talking about sports, I'm gonna ask Corey a question first.
Okay.
Let me know.
So last Wednesday,
Oh.
we had a major, I won't say issue, but a major situation where my man had to break down and go to another establishment to get him something to eat. So I just want to. I just want to ask you: did you ever get your turkey leg?
Jesus, help him! Help him! Oh my God! Let me tell you something. So your brother, he walks up on me when I'm getting to work too. He go, "Hey man," he said, "Did you ever get you a turkey leg?" And I was like, y'all must be thinking on the same wavelength." But what we found out was they don't work on Wednesdays. They are prepping. But I did go back on Friday, and yes, I did.
And one for Kanisha.
Huh?
And one for Kanisha.
Oh yeah, sure. Got a plate.
So I actually talked to him today.
Oh, did you? Oh, no wonder. Okay. Hey man, don't you a setup artist? You know that?
But I guess what was so funny now we think about it. So you was there on Wednesday outside the building saying, I see him. They just won't come to the door.
I gotta apologize to them if any one of them are out there listening, because I did, because y'all questioned me and I kind of gave them a review. I'm like, listen, this service is hard, but if I can't get in there, but yes, I was looking at them, but from what my wife told me, they prep on Wednesday. They're off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they prep for I guess the week or whatever, the rest of the week or weekend. But yes,
it must be good. They can take off them many days.
Must be, and
Mark
look, the location.
Yeah, what location is it?
It's right behind listen, I don't know the address, but if you work over where we work off Pleasantdale, it's right behind the Pleasantdale Chinese food. Pleasantdale Chinese.
You ain't getting turkey legs. Okay, never mind.
Who ain't getting no turkey legs?
It's not a Chinese place, is it? You said it's right behind the Chinese place.
It's behind the Chinese place, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I go there on Thursdays. And yes, yes. Look, big shout out to my man Ray Charles who put me on to it, because I get the same thing every time. I get chicken and shrimp. It's not too bad.
Is it over there by, because Usher's management, well, his mom's management company is back there.
Yes, that's in that plaza. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, cool. That's what's up, man. Pop says, man, did you enjoy the food at least?
Yes, it is delicious. Like I said, I tell the story about my wife. We went on a Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago. We got back to the house and we started eating at 7:00. My wife didn't wake up until the next morning at 10.
Beside Usher's mom location, yes. Usher's mom location. There you go.
Yeah, it's called Atlanta Turkey Leg.
Oh, it's called Atlanta Turkey Leg. Okay.
Yes, it's called Atlanta Turkey Leg.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
man.
All right.
I thought that's pretty funny to start the show off with that.
Yeah.
Well, let's
hold on. Before we finish that, so your brother says, you know what? I'm gonna wait to Galen get it. He said, but then again, he said Galen might get it. He said, but then he'll say, nah, it's too much money. Cause he said, how much is it? I said, I ain't gonna lie, it's about $18 a plate. He said, Galen was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. He said, he waiting for you to get a plate first. This James talking.
I'm definitely
boy.
gonna spend $18 at lunch.
Uh,
Yeah. All right, fellas, man. This is a little something that I think we need to jump into, and we talked about it amongst ourselves, but now we want to talk about it with the TCY family, man, and get their view of what happened. I think if I got it on here. Oh Lord, don't tell me I don't have it.
what you talking about?
Oh man, I thought it. Oh,
I'm talking about
hold
your
on.
name.
Yeah.
Look, while you looking for that, let me tell you. So, I got this new beard cream, man. It's called Everyman Jack Beard Butter. Let me tell you something, man. Every chick in the house want to hug you, especially my own chick. And she hated when I put it on when I leave somewhere. She go, "Where you going?" Going to work.
So,
Yeah.
so you finna join the crew, man?
No. I'm not going as deep as yours, but it is, it is good for for the skin and it smells wonderful. You know what I mean?
What's the name of it? How you check it
Every
out?
Man Jack Beard Butter.
Every man Jack beard butter. Let me write that
Yeah.
down.
It ain't bad, and you got a thick one too, OG. So it really bring it through there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, my wife love it. She hate it when I wear it, other than being at the house for the beard guy. But it's supposed to be like a beard moisturizing cream.
Okay, check it out.
Yeah, man, it ain't terrible.
There we go.
What you looking up, G?
I'm trying to
find
pull the
clip.
video. Yeah, I'm trying to pull the clip. So, there we go. I think here we
Oh, she
go.
told me the same thing she just told you, Corey.
What? What? Uh-oh.
Kanisha gave me that same pep talk. When we talking about White Hennessy.
Yeah.
You don't see her comment? She didn't put it up there yet.
Yeah, I can't see it on my phone.
I put it there with G doing that.
All right, so I remember that I'm paying y'all.
Oh, that's right. That is true.
Yeah.
My bad. I shouldn't have told you to do that. All right, fellas. So I have it, man. I had the clip that is going around the world right now, especially the basketball world, and it's involving a guy that we've talked about on several occasions, going too far with things. And y'all let me know if y'all think this is too far.
No punches between McDaniels and Thompson, just a lot of swinging. Green comes in there, a chokehold on Rudy Gobert. Steve Kerr is telling Draymond, let go, let go. Finally, he does.
Let me see if I can get it.
No punches between McDaniels and Thompson, just a lot of swinging. Green comes in there, a chokehold on Rudy Gobert.
All right, so here we have a pushing match between two players, Jaden McDaniels and Klay Thompson. Of course, you know that this happens in games sometimes, but then you have the intimidator, I guess, or the enforcer, and Draymond Green, who comes and puts your boy Rudy Gobert in a chokehold. Y'all first, I want to hear you all's thoughts on the whole situation. Do you think it was justified? He says he was coming to protect his teammate. So, OG, we'll start with you.
But first of all, I know we're talking about one of Kanisha's favorite players.
Y'all just don't understand. Oh my God.
But yeah, it was definitely excessive. I mean, if you come to the rescue of one of your players, then you just you get the player off of your player. It doesn't require you putting a literally chokehold. I mean, like Rudy Gobert's eyes were starting to pop.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, well, he had, look at my man. Look at that, Corey.
Now, that's a real one.
Look at the look at
Jody got choked.
no. Look at Rudy Gobert. If you can see the muscles in Draymond's arm, then that means he got a grip.
And the face of look at Draymond's face.
Yeah. So that's meaning there. That's not like I'm just gonna pull you away. That means you coming with me, Mister. And that it was way excessive. And I think Draymond been I think like suspended 17 times missing games so far in his career.
Is it
and
been
and I think I saw something else. They said that they're gonna. I think they're gonna talk to everybody that was involved, coaches, officials, all the players, and everything. But one thing that I did hear them say was when they come down with his fine, they also could consider the type of person he's been and all the suspensions he's had. So I'm thinking he's probably gonna be kind of significant. They're gonna be without Draymond.
I think we just saw 5. I think I just saw 5 games.
Okay, I thought it might have been more than that.
I would think it'd be more than that too.
Yeah, because that was, to me, it was excessive. It didn't require that. If he thought that his teammate was being in a battling case, Choco wasn't the way to get him off of there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get him, you push him away, what the case may be, but Choco wasn't required.
Okay. All right, Corey.
Y'all not painting the picture right. Y'all not doing this right. Excessive. It was not excessive. Let me tell you something. This is where this is how I feel. 5 games is too much, way too much. I think 2, if you're gonna try to make a statement, make 2 games. But 5, come on. So I watched this clip on more than one angle, and this, like I said, I know it's all our opinions and all that. However, it started with a box out from McDaniel. Clay was trying to box out McDaniel, right?
Right.
And and like I said, Clay has never been in an incident ever in his career. Doing a box out with a minute and 20 into the game, boxes him out, and then he gets pulled, and then they get into the scuffle. What people are failing to realize is when the melee started, Rudy Gobert had his hands around Clay's neck. That was the only reason why, Draymond comes over there. Then if you look at the angle that Draymond had him on, there was space between his arm and Rudy, because Rudy did have his hands up. Now, if you were really choking, you grab the person's arm like Jody, and you mama, you grab somebody's hand when they got you in the chokehold. Now, Rudy had his hands up. Like, this dude got me in the chokehold. He's still speaking. He got me choking my neck. He wasn't hurt. Rudy wasn't hurt at all. Now, at the same time, he did have to jump because Rudy is 7'2" to pull him down. And yeah, he had him, but he did not have him choke. He wasn't. It was none of that excessive. Now, at the same time, I get if you're going to use his history, with what he's done in the past, okay. But was it excessive to the point where he needs to need 5 games? I don't think so. I disagree. He's backing his teammate. Get on, man.
Go ahead,
Kanisha said Rudy almost died.
No, he did. She said that this morning. She woke me up with this. Have you seen this? Stop. She don't like Drake. I said, I can't have this conversation because you don't like Draymond. No way.
For me, it was definitely something between Draymond and Rudy. Because, first of all, the person that slung your boy Klay Thompson, you didn't go after him. You went after a dude who was actually just in there trying to push everybody away.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's wrong. Don't do that. Both of y'all.
No, he was. So you said he was actually had his hands around his neck. There is no video of this man having his.
Steve Kerr had already said. Have y'all seen Steve Kerr's interview?
Steve Kerr is trying to protect his player.
He said
there is no picture, no video of this man having his arm around Clay's neck at all. He had his arm around his waist, underneath his
y'all
arm.
you don't want to see it, G, because you don't like Draymond either.
I'm trying to tell you. You're listening to what Kerr said. Kerr is
who you listening to?
I'm watching the videos.
I'll see it too. If you catch it right before Draymond jump on him, he got his hands on Clay.
He was pulling them apart. He didn't have Clay around the neck like y'all had said. You said
No. He had it with his hand. Like Steve said, he had the reason why Draymond jumped on him because he said when I looked over, he said he had his hands around his neck.
No, he did not.
If he did, it could have been that long because I'm looking at you right now, real time, and Draymond came in there so doggone.
It was immediate.
So
if he barely touched Clay,
it was immediate.
Draymond was on him.
Hey, I want a friend to be immediate on me too. Then you got to cut to what's their ex teammate that was what's the troublemaker guy that they had last year?
Jordan Poole.
Who?
Jordan Poole.
No, not Poole. I'm talking about on the Wolves, Timberwolves. What's my man name? He always agitating people on the defensive end. He said nobody like Rudy anyway. Nobody in the league because Rudy brought COVID to the league.
He was the first one to get
it. that had nothing to do with last night. This Draymond had something against Rudy Gobert. Like I said,
what?
I don't know. When Rudy Gobert got that contract, he was mad about it. Said he didn't deserve that contract.
You think this is about a contract dispute?
I'm not sure what it is, but for Draymond to go after Rudy Gobert and not Jaden McDaniels, who
no. That's what you. Why not go after him? Because he was in front of Clay. Did you see Clay was pushing off on him too? Like, get off of me. What are y'all looking at?
He was pushing both of them away.
No. Go to Klay Thompson.
He was pushing his man away, and then he was pushing doggone what's his name away.
You gotta look at a better angle.
Then here comes Superman jumping to the rescue and straight for the neck.
My God.
The NBA, they give you a flagrant foul just for barely touching somebody above the neck. This man went intentionally for this man's head. I think five games is soft for what he did. Not only did he grab him by the neck and had to jump up there, you drug him. He drug him for like 3 feet.
He drug him for like 3 steps. Everybody's momentum was going backward.
His own coach was like, "Let him go, let him go."
No, he didn't do that. What you heard? That's what that commentator was saying. No, he didn't. He said, "Let him go."
Look, you can see Curry's face in there, like.
And y'all know that VS. So, how many games would you have suspended him for, OG?
Between 7 and 10.
7 and 10, and UG?
Between 10 and 15.
10 and 15.
I got the video right here. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I got the video for you, Corey.
Okay.
So Corey, I guess why he brings it up, I'm not the Draymond hater, but when does Draymond go learn?
You're right about now, okay, I get that part. He's the modern day Dennis Rodman, with a little bit extra added on to it, where you just there's no way of controlling the antics. But I'm just saying, a lot of times, if you go out there 17 times that he's been suspended or put in, it's some of it I give him credit for, and then some of it was, how when you egg a person on and you know that they're a firecracker, other people have put him in those situations where he can't control himself. Now, am I condoning that? No. What I'm saying to you is he's not a terrible guy. I watch his podcast a lot. He's not a terrible guy, and then the player gets a bad rap sometimes. I ain't saying all the time, but his role is as an enforcer on that team is warranted sometimes. They're a small team, and sometimes he got to do that. Now, does it always work out for him? No, but I'm glad he only got 5. Now, is he the only one that got suspended for 5?
He should have been. Yeah.
McDaniels tore up Clay's shirt.
That's and both of them was swinging each other. Like, so Clay should get suspended too.
Clay didn't tear nobody's shirt. This dude's shirt was tore. That let you know how much he had grabbed him and pulled. He tore up man's shirt, jersey.
You know why he tore his shirt? Because Clay tried to swing him and he had his shirt in his hand.
McDaniels tried to turn him first.
Oh God!
What are y'all watching? Like I said, but what this tells me is it's all in the eye of the beholder on what they see and what they saw and what they add to who this person is. It's all in perception.
Right.
Now, me personally, huh?
He said he's with 10 to 15 games. This Draymond events are happening too often. The culture isn't the same. You can't be Dennis. He stomped the guy last year. I mean,
I didn't see that stomp either. That was a trip over, barely step on. Who was that he stepped on? Was it Rudy? Who was that he stepped on in the chest?
I was kind of on the fence about that one too.
Thank you.
Not Joker. Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis is a big man, and it was like he act like he killed tore his sternum up. That wasn't no real stomp. Have you ever got stomped in the chest? It really hurts, and that was not the case.
Kanisha said she thinks he should sit out how many games AD misses this season.
And AD just put somebody. Did you see that? AD trying to get tough.
Hey, pushing and doing what this man, the chokehold. All right. So for me, how do y'all feel about Rudy Gobert's teammates?
They didn't help him at all. They were just listen. And my homeboy, listen, at least he went to Georgia. I don't think he's from here, but him, Big Cat.
He's from here.
He's from here, okay. Big Cat, he was standing around.
Was right there. He was standing around. Yeah, I guess at that point in time, I guess the other players felt like, hey, if I jump in here, I'm gonna get suspended or kicked out the game too.
I thought the rule is as long as you don't throw hands, like I said, nobody swung.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they were saying nobody was gonna get suspension time because no hands were thrown. Now the thing is that I hate about this whole situation is it didn't start with Draymond, but Draymond is getting all of the press. Draymond is getting all of the it's your fault. Draymond is getting all of your history. And all he did was jump in to save his teammate or to help his teammate. Why is he not getting credit for that?
Help. His teammate didn't need that help.
I don't care. We're on the team. It's a team sport for it.
He actually started the real fight. All the other stuff was just pushing.
Oh,
he started the real fight.
Oh my God! There's more than one angle to this whole thing. If you look around when Clay was coming back around, Clay actually came towards McDaniel.
And that's when Gobert got in the middle of him.
No. That wasn't even that part. That was towards the end. By that time, Draymond had already pulled Rudy, and Rudy sitting up there with his hands up. He had me. He's pulling me. He's a pulling.
So you saying Rudy was in the chokehold trying to break them up at the same time?
Man. I'm saying watch more than one angle of this melee scuffle. Says melee. It's more to that than meets the eye. Y'all ain't watching what I'm seeing.
So Corey, how many games you think he should be suspended?
2.
2 games.
2. I'm with Stephen A. Smith on this one. 2.
So why do you think he should be suspended 2? You say he really didn't do anything.
Because y'all want him suspended. Y'all, the mass media wants him punished.
Well, we asking you how many games you say he should be suspended.
None.
Okay, there we go. That's what I want to hear.
None.
I say he's been. I don't know what I say. I know they saying he's been ejected 17 times.
That is a lot.
He's been suspended 4 times. And
most of the time, that ejections are because of his mouth. He can't stop talking. That's most of it. Now the ejections. Okay, you said how many suspensions? 4.
4. He has 163 career technical fouls.
You know what's crazy? Who got more than that? Rasheed Wallace.
That was in a different era though.
Yeah, I guess. I've seen Rasheed Wallace get tech for looking.
Yeah. Intimidating.
Yeah, that's what it says. You're not going to intimidate, right?
Pop said there's only one angle in the video. Corey's seen another angle, obviously.
Listen, when we get out here, y'all gonna get every angle I saw on TikTok. Y'all ain't finna do me like this. And my wife. I'm just saying, let's be fair here. We understand that he could be a problem child, but he also puts butts in the seats.
No, he don't
You think they come to see Draymond?
at all.
I think some people come to see the antics. Yeah, sure.
They best way
Now-
put butts in the seat and
They put buckets in the hole. I know that. They come to see Clay, but I'm sorry, they come to see Curry and Clay. You know, they do their thing. But there's another level of play that people like to see on the defensive end. There's another level of the game where they like to hear when Draymond go, "What you gonna do about it?" When he was talking to you know,
Mhm.
yeah. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna, you know? Hey man, he loves being the antagonist at the game, and I love watching it sometimes too.
Okay. All right, man. We will agree to disagree on this subject right here.
Facts.
I mean, that's your guy, though. You are a Draymond stan. So I understand.
I'm a stand. Oh, I'm holding them up, huh?
Boy, look here. You got a friend in me.
Hey, you damn right. Oh,
All right. But great conversation, man. Great conversation. It seems like people just sent us something, man. He said afterwards, Drake, I know Gobert came out and said, you know, he wanted to since his buddy Steph Curry wasn't playing, he wanted to hurry up and get back to the locker room so he can be with his buddy. You know,
so yeah, Rudy said when Steph is not playing, Draymond hurries himself up to get fouled out or something to that nature.
Yeah.
He does not want to play when Curry is not on the court. Get out of here.
Yeah. And I don't know how well we've been saying we don't know how much longer Kerr will deal with this, but let me tell you something right now. I think this is the only team that will deal with what he does, these antics. Draymond is not Draymond is in the perfect situation playing at Golden State. Draymond would not be that same player with another team.
Save this man's career, Larry. I ain't trying to save his career, but I mean, there's room in the NBA for these type of players. No,
that can't score, players that can't score and get technical fouls and all that stuff and beat up their own teammates. There's a place in there.
Listen, we found out that punch was warranted. You know.
We didn't find it out
because he ain't doing nothing. Listen, he making them old crazy shots. You know, listen, that punch was warranted. You see what he doing out there in DC? You know,
yeah. I mean,
foolishness.
He is doing some foolishness. He is.
He needs your punch.
That doesn't mean that punch was warranted. We don't know.
Yes, it was.
I got
Stop doing that. I told you 3 times. I'm gonna keep doing it. I got my bag and everything.
I got into it with a guy on Twitter today about that, man, about that same play again. Oh man, I told him it was a sucker punch. I said that man wasn't no sucker punch, man. That man, he was in the same vicinity as him. Oh Lord, I said you ain't never played no ball before for real.
It was and it was a sucker punch. I'm just saying he needed to be punched, but it was a sucker punch. He wasn't ready for it.
No, he wasn't ready
at all. That was not expected. He must have pictures of the owner or something because there is no reason for the words to be sticking beside this nut. Yeah. Pop said, no, sir. No, sir, man. You on your own with this one, Corey.
Hey, listen, I hang with it. This man, the champion. And I trust and believe none of those championships would have been possible without his play. Can you disagree? Can we agree to disagree on that? Or what? Would they have gotten these championships without him?
I don't think they would. We talked about this before. I say he's kind of like the transmission. I said it, but let's see. I see you understand with that one because no way.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead. And and move on to some more topics that we have in store for you all. We'll take it to college football first. Deion Sanders, Texas A&M. Deion Sanders is a Colorado man. He just got to Colorado, and they're already putting his name in the hat for next Texas A&M coach. Do y'all think there's any validity to this? This rumor that's going out there. You know, normally when there's smoke, there's fire. What's up, Steve-O? Welcome on, big dog.
When OG had sent this out, man, I had to look deep into this because I ain't gonna lie. When he sent it, that pissed me off because I'm like, this should not be. This shouldn't be. It shouldn't even be a thing. He just got to Colorado. And to me, it would be a terrible look if he did decide to do this. You bring your kids here. Every time we look up, he got a son or a daughter or ex-wife, a girlfriend that's coming up here with Colorado stuff on. They've all blended into this community to make this program decent. Now, I will say this. When they asked him about that yesterday in an interview about that, he didn't answer the way I would have wanted him to. He said, I'm concentrating on winning the game. We got to win the game. We got to win 5 games. We got to get a game. If you are all in, I want to hear you say, hey man, I'm the Colorado's coach. I'm all in. I'm here. I'm here for the long run. I got my kids here. I got my ex-wife and her kids here. My ex-wife with my current kids are here. Everybody here. My kids can't transfer again. Tell me something like that, you know, or like you were saying before with these young players that are thinking about coming to Colorado. Now they're starting to think differently because their parents are going, hey, hold up, don't commit there. He finna go. But at the same time, it's a terrible look if you decide to do that because now you're going to be looked at as rental coach. Well, rental coach, you know, go get Deion Sanders. They'll get you a whole bunch of, you know, players that will commit here for the time being. You'll get a lot of press. You'll get a lot of, you know, commercials. You'll get a lot of actors and stars that want to come out and watch it. But if you notice, once these L's started happening, he stopped doing a lot of that talking. He stopped doing a lot of that commercialization in Colorado. Now, you know, his kids still do their thing or whatever. But all that hype, we stopped talking about it. You stay your butt in Colorado and do what you say you're going to do. Now, I understood the move from Jackson State. I get it. Now I understand that the pockets of Texas A&M are heavy because like when you pay $78 million to tell somebody, hey, I'll holler at you. You got deep pockets. Mm-hmm. Don't leave though. Don't make a mockery of yourself.
OG,
is he making a mockery of himself?
If you leave and don't make it happen.
So that means so what you're telling me is that if you're on the job. And the headhunter comes and offers you a better job, mm-hmm. that you making a mockery of the company that you at if you decide to take that better job?
If I just got there and I hadn't done the job that I said I was going to do, you know, I hadn't proved myself.
Has he, you know, we talked about Jackson State. So has he not improved Colorado? How many games Colorado won in the last 5 years?
Oh, he done with double their wins from last year to this year. I mean, they 4-2.
They won 1 game last year.
Right, 2 or 1? Okay, 1 game. Okay, 1. So I got 3 more than they did last year.
So he's already improved Colorado.
Right, but remember, Texas A&M did the same thing with Jimbo Fisher. They thought that he was going to bring all that hype. He didn't do a thing.
Right, but
they thought Jimbo was going to do the same thing that Florida State did. But what they realized was Florida State does it on their own.
Mm-hmm. Right, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is though, is he considered that just because he takes a better opportunity than where he's at now? Going to the SEC versus the Pac-12. They don't know what's going to happen with the Pac-12.
Well, you know, Colorado ain't going nowhere. They just got to find a good spot for the team. You know, they're still going to play the UCLAs, the USCs, the Washingtons.
Are they?
I think.
Pac-12 breaking up. Some of the teams going going to other conferences after this season.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Okay, but I'm just saying they still got to line up against 13 teams.
Right. I guess that. But on the flip side of it, the other point I I guess I wanted to talk about that may keep him there. Not just arguing, not like the argument. I was arguing with you about your point. What the hell is that?
What was that?
What?
You see them balloons?
Balloons in my track?
Not
In
going
my-
to
on my screen.
and gave us
Somebody-
screen.
Somebody gave us some balloons, man. I appreciate it. I think I appreciate the love.
Oh,
y'all.
I wasn't even looking. I'm looking looking at the trailer.
But the other point, I guess, Corey, you touched on is I don't think his kids can transfer again.
You can't.
So unless they go pro, he's not gonna leave his kids behind.
That's a good point.
Right. And they ain't nobody finna take on Shalomi on another girl's team, where you didn't really make it again.
Yeah, so I guess that's one of the things that may keep him at Colorado. But I think honestly, if his kids went there, if his kids went pro, then he gone. If the offer comes, he going to Texas A&M. And I think Mr. Wright asked about his contract. Texas A&M would buy his contract.
They will
They
try.
got deep pockets, so they'd buy his contract to bring him there if they really want him.
So
I guess my thing. Go ahead, my bad. G, go ahead.
I was just about to piggyback on what OG just said about the contract. So it says right here, in their contract, if Sanders decides to leave in his first year, he will owe Colorado $15 million. Right? They already had a plan on his possibility of leaving early. In his second, if he leaves in the second year, it's $10 million. If he leaves in the third year, it's $8 million and $5 million if he leaves after that.
Okay.
So
they got a leave clause.
They have a clause in there, but if they were to fire Dion at any point, he gets 75% of his contract.
If he gets fired,
He gets fired. So his contract in total is $29.5 million. So he'll get 75% of that, which is probably about $17 million.
That ain't 75.
75%
of 29.
Well, probably about 23 then. Yeah, probably about 23 million. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So so you're saying that. So I wanted to make sure the numbers right. I ain't really call you man out, but
no, I just threw some numbers out there.
Okay, you sure did.
21.75.
21. So right, he had it right on the second, about 22. All right, so you're saying that if they did buy him out, Texas A&M would have to buy the 22 plus, like you said, that 15, 10, 5, roughly about, if we throwing out numbers, roughly about 40, 50 up in that range to clear him to leave. Just to come there. They just paid Jimbo 75 or 78 million to say, I'll holler. Now let me tell you how gangster Texas A&M is. They got a booster group.
Already gave money to cover that.
Yeah, 169 million to get his ass up out of there.
Yeah.
At the game that they won 51-6 by, right? Or 51-10.
Uh-huh.
You win the game and then afterwards say, listen, we're going in a different direction after we just got this check that was presented to us at halftime. How gangster is that? Now, to go back to what you were saying, if they did decide to pay off and have Dion come there, and I understand Dion has Texas ties. He was there, for a long time. That's what they want to see him go back to grab those kids that he was playing with or raised with his kids to see if he can get more.
Right.
But this is my feeling about Texas A&M. They are that secondary team in the SEC. They're not going to be that Alabama, Georgia. They still got to get past your Auburns. You still got to get past,
Tennessee.
They got to get past Tennessee. Tennessee has won, in the SEC. Okay. Those Manning years, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They still have to get there. Now, Dion will have to do a lot of that to put them in the forefront. You're still stepping in that same avenue as Nick Saban. Bring him into Texas A&M. That's what they thought Jimbo Fisher could do. But it couldn't do that. And I still say the same thing I just said a minute ago. Florida State can stand on its own. Texas A&M can't. They got deep pockets. but I just don't think that Dion is the fit for that team.
Okay.
But I think that would be different. Number one, like you said, he's from Texas. Number
He
two, I
from
think
Florida.
he's got ties to Texas. I guess.
Oh yeah.
But I think the difference would be is that he will have opportunity for a whole lot better recruiting coming to the SEC than he would trying to come to a Pac. Well, currently right now, Pac-12 don't know what it's going to be, but recruiting kids to come to the SEC lays a whole lot of clout when you out there recruiting. Yeah. But on the flip side of it, he's going to have to declare, because I remember when Steve Spurrier was at South Carolina, and Steve Spurrier put that word out there that I might be retired. When he put that word that I might be retired, then recruiting at South Carolina went way downhill. So sooner or later he's gonna have to make some kind of statement, because if you're going to Texas A&M, and all well and good, but if you stand in Colorado, like G mentioned, you got a 5-star recruit that had committed to North Carolina. I mean to Colorado that said, now, hey, I don't know what's going on there. Kanisha made a very valid point. Are people putting this out there to try to hamper his recruiting efforts? That's a very valid point.
It's possible, it may be. I'm just saying with the SEC, I'm not saying you don't have to do a lot. Okay, so before they had Jimbo, remember Jimbo ended up doing worse than what's the guy named Sutton that was there? What was that black coach? He did well. He did well there. And they thought that he could do better than him. They let Sutton go. Now they got to hunt for another coach. They're always teetering towards the bottom in the SEC. And now the only thing you will get out of Dion is a lot of attention, a lot of bravado, a lot of videos, TikToks, and come to Texas A&M. That's what they want to get, and I understand that. I just think that stay where you are, fix what you are. Maybe you can build your brand a little bit more. I like what he's doing at Colorado. I'm hoping that it'll be better next year. Stay where you are. You may have it, even if, like you said, even if the Pac-10 breaks down, when the smoke clears, you could be the top dog in whatever this new conference is going to be, or wherever you go.
Let me ask y'all this. Give me a percentage. What's the chances of Deion Sanders being in at Texas A&M next year? Give me a percentage.
After that interview that I did not like, I'll say 25% right now.
25% that he would be at Texas A&M?
I'm giving him a 25% chance, right, that he might leave. Yes.
So 75% chance he gonna stay in Colorado.
Right now, yes. That's just what it's too early for me. But you saying how much?
I think it's 60. I think he's going to Texas. I think if the opportunity presents itself, he's going to Texas A&M.
Yeah.
But like I say, it depends on that magic quote about his sons. What is his sons going to do? Like I say, if his sons, I know he's already said that Shador is not going pro.
But they can't transfer. They can't.
No, and that's why I say that's going to be the most to me versus the money and anything else. He's not going to leave it. He's not going to leave his kids behind.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree with
that. So I think that the biggest factor is going to be whether they go pro or not. Now, Travis Hunter,
if they go pro,
then y'all think
he gone.
They go pro, and the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, he gone.
He still got Shalomi up there.
Hey, Shalomi a walk on. She can walk on somewhere else.
She didn't walk on. They moved her in there.
I think she a walk on though. I heard she was a walk on.
Yeah, it's technically a walk on, but them girls are good.
Yeah, they are. They beat LSU. But he can make that same kind of deal in Texas A&M. That'll be a walk on.
And she didn't even dress.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I was looking to see her in the stats, but I didn't see it.
Right. Listen, I saw her at the end of the game in the locker room. When the coach was talking, and I thought she was hurt or something. And then wrong that girl.
PB said 1%.
1% that he will. 1% what?
That he'll leave. That he'll leave, go to Colorado, go to Texas A&M.
I just think it depends. I keep saying it depends on his son.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so
boys go to NFL 60%.
Yeah.
So let me ask. Okay, so let me ask y'all this: Give me 2 key reasons that he would go to Texas A&M.
Better opportunity. Better
All right.
opportunity to potentially succeed. It's
Okay.
the SEC. If I go to the SEC and succeed, then I put a stamp on my name in the SEC.
But okay. All right. So you got the 2. You said better opportunity, and it's the SEC. All right, G.
Yeah, and the same thing. I'm gonna go with a bigger school and a better. You're gonna get in better recruits already because of your Texas ties as well, and then he's in Colorado. He's a Florida boy. He's a Texas boy. He don't like that cold weather. He's going to a warmer weather in Texas that he's known where his ranch is, where his house is. He's gonna be at home. It fits. It fits where he is, man. So what's up, JD? My boy said 100%. If the money is right, SEC school and college playoffs next year. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be embarrassing if he did get there. SEC, you can't play that game. You can't play that social media game with the SEC
Why you can't?
well, why not?
because it's too tough. You gotta put up or shut up. All that video stuff and do you believe? Listen, I just don't get it. You know, you can't do that against an Alabama. You can't do that against a Georgia. You can't do that against South Carolina, Tennessee, LSU, Auburn.
Let me ask you this. Are the linemen and the defensive linemen bigger in the SEC?
Oh heck yeah!
Right. So he's gonna have those players. That's what is he missing at Colorado?
He's just missing time. He'll get those players next year. You got to give yourself time.
So when he gets there, he's gonna have those players. It's not that he can't coach. He just don't have the players to do the things that he want to do.
I guess my
SEC team already.
You know what? I wouldn't have this problem if it had that same lure that he did with Jackson State. Go there for 3 or 4 years, build the program, and then decide, I'm going to the next better opportunity. Not giving after 9 games or what is it? Yeah, 9 games, and somebody says, hey, like you just said, I got a better opportunity over here. In my heart, I'm feeling like I got to do what I set out to do when I first got here. Now, I understand this is a land of opportunity. Somebody else wants my talent. But what if they keep doing that? What if Alabama, if during that same time, Nick Saban decides to quit, or Georgia, that they're better than them. You leave again, or Florida State, which is what he wanted initially. Which he's not gonna get because that coach over there kicking much, but you don't get that chance.
So, Corey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you got a son.
No, I don't.
So you get.
No, I'm just joking. I'm good. I'm just playing good. I'm sorry, Austin, if you listen, or Aaron.
Yeah, you got 2 sons, matter of fact.
Yeah. All right.
So somebody's recruiting your son.
Uh-huh.
So you got a coach that's coming from Colorado. You got a coach that's coming from Texas A&M.
No.
They both offer you the same thing. Colorado, you don't know what conference they're gonna be in, or they would be exposed to TV, anything like that.
You're leading the witness. You're leading the witness.
Yeah. How am I leading the witness? We don't know.
My man live with a lawyer, so if he's telling you lead me, you lead me.
I'm not leading you. I'm not leading
you. I feel like you are. You telling me what I want to say.
No, we don't. No. We don't know what conference Colorado gonna be in. Right now, the only reason Colorado is getting TV exposure because Dion there.
Okay.
But now you got the opportunity to go to Colorado, out in the cold, or
that's leading. Okay, I felt led then. So now I see what G was just saying. When you're adding stuff to it to influence my decision.
You go to Colorado. Your son can go to Colorado, and your son can go to Texas A&M.
So that's what you should have said. You adding the code. You adding. We don't know where he's gonna be. You led me. You led me. Huh?
That's a fact. So you had the same opportunity. They both tell you the same thing. Telling you, they sit down in your living room, telling you and your son the same. You, your son, and your wife the same thing.
You asked me what would I choose?
What would you choose?
So straight up, it's ultimately the kid's decision, which we understand.
Right.
But if they come and see you, now this would be the time where you lead your kid. Like I said, leading the witness, lead the child.
Okay.
Hey man, I ain't trying to fly to Colorado, or I work here in Georgia. Texas I can get to. Or your mama said it's too cold. Now this is the thing. So if I'm speaking for my wife, the first thing she'll be like, it'd be the educational part. If they get hurt, which one, which program is going to take care of you. But if this is football. We know SEC football is grown man football. Are you ready for this grown man football? Now, can you go to Colorado and do and stand out on this Colorado team? Maybe. It's just, we know that in the SEC it's the next man up, and sometimes that line to be the next man is sometimes 4 or 5 deep.
Did he answer the question?
No.
Okay. So my answer would be go to the place where you have a better opportunity to play, showcase your talent.
And I'm telling you, give you the same opportunity at both schools. I said that.
Texas, which makes for bigger NIL deals and better recruits, is what JD says, man.
Money is big in Texas, but is that what it's about? Is it about him playing, or is it what is it about?
Combination of both.
I think
okay, so let's go with the situation.
Your child.
All right, let's go with the situation that's there right now. All right, I'll be honest with you. If on Dion or on the Jimbo Fisher, no, Jimbo just got fired. I'm saying, don't we know Jimbo just? Huh?
Yeah, they're gonna be Jimbo.
You said it's not gonna be Jimbo?
No, he just got fired.
I'm just saying if he still had his job and then came into under the coaching tutelage, because I ain't gonna lie, I believe that Deion Sanders is when the games are going on, he's not coaching enough. He's just motivating and he's standing there, got the headphones on, but I don't hear him. Listen. What I want to see is that playbook in your hand and you looking at the play like
speaker. Yeah,
right. Right. He's not calling plays. He's not doing what I like to see in a coach. Like when I see coaches be like this. They have that playbook and they looking. They doing this here. I just see this with Deion. And then when they ask him, what do you got to do to get yourself back into the? Well, I'm gonna fix it all. I'm gonna fix
it. So, if I'm understanding,
am I lying, G? Yeah, we got to go back in now. I'm gonna take care of all that. I'm gonna take care of
that. In regards to what school, if it's being coached by Deion, you don't want your child to go. That's what you're saying.
It'd be about the coaching. Now, if he were at Texas A&M and he, like y'all just saying, Texas is bigger money, bigger this, bigger that. But Texas A&M hadn't been that school. They're not that school now. They're just in the SEC. So I guess I'm choosing the better school. But for them coaches, it's a flip. It's a coin toss.
Going to so you don't think going to the SEC that he would have the capability of recruiting better coaches around him?
Possibly.
By going to the SEC?
Possibly because of the money that they have. But they're not finna run the gauntlet through LSU, through Alabama, through Georgia, through South Carolina, through Auburn. They're not beating them now.
Yeah, that's because they got the right person there.
Yeah, they got they got the motivator.
We run out of time too. We done spent the whole show on 2 topics. Yeah.
Nisha said we're looking at the program, but also the person. My son is going with the coach we feel we can trust. All right.
What my wife just said.
Pee Wee said, man, he forgot the question because Corey went all around the question.
And then this clip you gave me don't work either, Pee Wee.
Mario says, man, am I wrong for feeling like Deion is still proving himself as a head coach and he needs to
Yes, no, you're not wrong.
Okay. And
no,
my dad said the same thing. He is still proving himself because of those lost games, but he don't have to prove himself at all. He need to be better. He need better pieces, and people know this. It's not him, but Corey is actually saying
it's him.
So you saying Deion can't coach?
No. I said I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing silence and shades.
At least that Texas game was Johnny Manziel. No, thank you. No, this is Texas A&M, right?
Texas
But
A&M
that's
gave
where
it to
Johnny
Texas.
Manziel went.
This is
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel went. He went to Texas A&M.
Okay.
Sure did.
All
They
right.
also gave us Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
No, that's Oklahoma. That's
No.
yeah, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
yeah, that's
Wait,
Oklahoma. I'm sorry.
wait a minute. Where did what's name go?
Who?
Oh,
Who?
Texas Tech. Patrick Holmes. He went Texas
Yeah.
Tech.
Texas
Yeah.
Tech.
Texas Tech. Okay.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
All right, man. Let's move on to the NFL. I know we run out of time. Deshaun Watson is out for the season. Cleveland Browns they're all right there neck and neck at the top of the division with Baltimore, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. They're all 6-3 or 7-3. I think Cincinnati is 7-4. But
No.
the chances not 7-4, 6-4.
I guess that's him before.
The chances for the Cleveland Browns, have they gone down, or do y'all still feel the same about what they've done in that defense? Can their defense maintain?
I don't think they've gone down. I guess I know they said that this rookie has played before, but he went on the spur of the moment notice. And I think he played decent. So I think if he goes like that, he can hold it in the water. Their defense gonna carry him. That's a given.
Man,
So
you want to hold the rest of the season on defense?
No, I'm just saying the defense will be there to support him. So I think the defense will put him in a position where he can succeed by giving him short fields.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll still be in that running based on their defense.
I agree, and I also want to say this here. Deshaun Watson, the money that they paid for this kid, the dividends aren't adding up. You know, they're not adding up. You missed 6 games last year. You skip out on the year before that, right? When they paid the money and you missed that season.
Mm-hmm.
This year he's owed $44 million. 44. Played 6 games this year. Played 6 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just not adding up to me. They take my load.
Look at it.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Man, that take your load if you ain't paying attention. I moved over to another spot, but yeah, I just feel like the amount that they paid, because somebody mentioned today that he should have chosen in Atlanta. I'm glad he didn't, because we would have been on the hook for all that money too. Not much as Cleveland paid, but I think they're still in the running too, because his quarterback play hadn't added up in these 6 games that he did play. It's not like he won any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if this kid can do what they, like I said, can still play on that, like you just said, I'm not going to even say a mediocre level, but if he can play enough to keep their head above water, the defense has to be able to hold them up, and they could possibly win some games. So we did not expect this.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
They playing with house money right now, so yeah, they got a few teams in the AFC that they got to worry about. But I say the Bills ain't one of them. So right now it's just maybe the Ravens and Kansas City.
Well, I mean, you got Pittsburgh up there as well, still that you got to worry about.
That's another team playing with house money though.
Yeah, you got Cincinnati over there still to worry about.
So you're talking about in conference, out of conference.
Yeah, you know that. You still got the Dolphins.
Yeah, I guess they can discount Miami.
Yeah,
they got their running back back.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
I think about that.
I think this year, is the first year that every conference has lost a starting quarterback at some point in the season.
You said this is the first year. What's that?
Every division has lost a starting quarterback. Yep.
Mm.
In the NFC East, you got Daniel Jones.
Yep, Giants.
Yep. And in the North, you have Kirk Cousins. and Fields. In the South, you had Carr, who was out. In the West, you had Matt Stafford, who was out. The AFC West, you got Garoppolo, who was out in with the Raiders.
Was he ever in?
Now you got Deshaun Watson out. In the East, you have Aaron Rodgers out. So it's been a wild season, man. A wild season.
I will say this here about Cleveland. They've lost their starting running back and quarterback.
Quarterback,
You know,
and quarterback.
Yeah.
so that's tough. That's tough. And then to still be in the mix, it's pretty good.
How much time we got, Corey? Might be up.
Go ahead. I'm on house money.
Let's go about game picks. Last week I went 9-5. OG went 7-7. Corey, you went a modest 8-6, and
Okay.
Alvin went 9-5, moving Alvin to 82-51 in first place still. OG, you are 77-56. You are in second place. Corey, you are 76-57 in third place. And I am still in last place at 65-68 with a losing record right now.
What's my catch up to the OG? I mean,
You're one behind. Yeah, you one behind.
I'm coming, brother.
OG.
Gotta get him. And Alvin is how many ahead of OG?
5 of me and 6 on you.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
So
Okay.
James Lil John, he won last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won 6 last week, so he went 6-8. Lisa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She went 8. She went 8-6. My dad, he went 3-0. 3 and I'm sorry, Pop. He went 3-11.
Oh my God.
3-11. Was he trying? Hey, Larry.
JD says the changing of the guards at quarterback for sure, but Aaron Rodgers says he'll be back. He'll be back.
Food. Food.
You can try to do a picture. We're gonna send them to you.
3. Yeah, we're gonna do a picture right now. 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 and 8. James Lil John, 6 and 8. Pee-wee. All right, Cincinnati at Baltimore. That is tomorrow's game.
Man, that's gonna be a good one.
That's
I'm
gonna be a
going
good.
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens too.
The Ravens. All right. I think they lost that one, man.
They beating themselves, some of them games.
They are. T. Higgins is out for Cincinnati.
Yep.
That's gonna be a problem. I'm going Baltimore. I don't want
Good job, G. Good job. All that you do all that swimming.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know.
All right. Boss, I can't pick winners. All right. Let's go. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Dang.
From Cleveland.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Cleveland. At Cleveland?
I think I'm going Cleveland
Cleveland. All right.
at home.
All right. Roddy's probably calling y'all big dummies right now. Let's go Arizona at Houston. Kyler Murray's back.
Houston.
Houston ain't Atlanta, so yeah, Houston.
Houston. I've been picking against Houston, man. I'm not gonna do it anymore right now. I'm going Houston as well.
Good for you. Good for you.
All right. Tennessee at Jacksonville. Jacksonville took a shellacking the other night, man.
Jacksonville.
They coming back. All right.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
All right. Like we all on Jacksonville. I think they gonna make up for last week. Las Vegas at Miami. Las Vegas is on a 2-game winning streak with their new coach, man, Damian
With
Pierce.
Pierce?
Miami.
I ain't want to hear none of that you selling. Miami. Yeah, I'm going
Miami got
Miami.
their running back. They got a 4-headed monster down there. Speedsters,
So
boy.
who's that new quarterback that they got? Uh,
O'Connell.
is that him? Okay.
Yeah.
He got a good spin on the ball too. But
Okay. Go ahead and pick him then.
I will. Vegas.
Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna keep me at least one head.
Hold on, hell no. Where they playing at? Hey, where they where they playing? I know you said that. Yeah, where they playing in Miami?
In Miami, yeah.
Ooh, no. Okay, you're right. I got Miami. Goodness gracious. He said that's gonna keep me in one head. Yeah, you gonna play with me. Play with me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What am I missing right here? What? All right. Oh, I'm missing one for Kanisha and James. All right. Chargers at Green Bay.
At Green Bay.
Chargers.
Chargers be beating themselves too, boy. Yeah, I take the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. New York Giants at the Commanders.
My team.
Yeah.
Commanders. Who you going with, G?
I'm going to Commanders. Commanders. Tampa Bay at San Francisco. I'm going with San Francisco.
Oh yeah, San Fran.
For sure. Niner, Big Trent. Did y'all see that when Trent said the dude was running from him? He said, I ain't never seen a DB run from me.
Smart man. A DB?
Yeah.
Okay. New York Jets at Buffalo.
Buffalo just ain't doing it.
I think he could turn it around. I'm going Buffalo at home.
They fired the OC. They fired the OC.
For no reason. They wouldn't have fired if they won the game.
They fired him for no reason, man.
The Jets can't score.
They can't score, but damn, man. Neither can Buffalo.
They get one in at least. Yeah, I got Buffalo though.
That boy will turn the ball over like crazy, man.
Is that Buffalo?
Yeah, it's at Buffalo. God dang, I keep going with Buffalo too, dog.
Go with the Jets then, G. Make a decision, man.
Them Jets be.
Oh my God! Look, see, this is it right here, everybody. TCY family, you see what he's doing to himself? He's subjecting himself to this because he's trying to make some moves. Hey man, just ride with us.
I'm going Jets.
You going to Jets? This is why. This is why. This is why
I'm in last place right here.
Seattle. That man just said, God.
Seattle at the Rams.
Seattle at the Rams.
I'm going Seattle.
I'm going Seattle.
Yeah. Rams put it on them last time, but I'm going Seattle too. Minnesota at Denver. They are 1-2 in winning streaks right here. I think the Broncos on a 4-game winning streak, and the Vikings are on a 5-game winning streak.
And Josh Dobbs go keep on going.
Man, when does this train end?
Man,
he won't end this week. Vikings.
Where they playing at?
In Denver.
Hi.
Teams go there early to get prepared for that.
I'm going with Denver.
Thought you weren't going to see your boyfriend no more.
Out.
So I watched him. Man. But then let me tell you what I did. I like when I watched his coach chew his butt out. You can see him like, stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't make that throw. Or he told him run. I'm going with Denver. I'm not going with him. I'm not going with Sierra's boyfriend.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
He
This
played
ain't
for
about
Denver.
Russ. I'm just saying, but this ain't about Russ.
I'm actually going with Denver too at home. I'm
Okay.
going with Denver at home.
I'm solo. One more game up.
Um,
Damn it.
all right, Dallas at Carolina. I got Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, I got your team, G.
Your team.
Philly at Kansas City, dog. Monday Night Football.
Got the money.
Oh, my rowdy friends are here Monday night.
I'm going Kansas City.
Ooh-wee.
I'm going to Philly.
I'm going Philly too. They feel like they owe Kansas City one.
Yeah,
The other
Nah,
Kelsey go win this game.
big payback. The big
man,
payback.
listen, this here. And your girl gonna be there too?
They don't. He don't lose with Taylor Swift there now.
Old Swift. The Swifties gonna be there.
All things must come to an end.
Yeah. I'm hoping Big Brother gonna put a smacking on him. He Georgia boy. That Georgia defense coming. That's that Philly, Georgia North.
Georgia North, huh?
Both of them coming off a bye, right?
Yep. Both of them coming off a bye.
Sure did.
Ooh. All right. It looks like that's it, y'all. I think we went through all of them. They got
Hey.
Philly.
Hey, one quick college pick.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Give us a call.
Washington at Oregon State.
I'm going Washington.
I'm going Washington.
I'm going Washington too.
Washington at Oregon State.
Washington at Oregon State. Number 5 at number 11.
I'm going
All
Washington.
right. What else you got for the HBCU?
You.
Oh, your team not playing, Corey.
They done fired their coach. Anyway, they're good. They got rid of Dooley. That old
They
fool.
They're on the bye this week. South Carolina State at Norfolk State.
South Carolina State at Norfolk State.
What's their records?
Both sorry.
They both sorry. But this your coach last year, so I'm hoping they go out on a bang. So let's go with South Carolina State.
I'm going South Carolina State too. And G, I don't know which HBCU you like, but the other guy is Bethune Cookman against FAMU.
I don't know none of them, man. I'm going South Carolina State.
Bethune Cookman and FAMU.
I'm going FAMU. I'm going
Yeah, I'm
FAMU.
going FAMU too. Yeah, FAMU. FAMU lost by one game.
Yeah, I got one of their players. Actually, we had two of their players on my squad now. But
You know it's crazy. The quick trip, there's a quick trip that's close to where we work at. So there's a young lady who said, "Has anybody ever told you look like the bandit right there, Bethune Cookman?" And I was like, no. But I'm gonna send y'all a picture. Listen, it's crazy. But Richard Walker here, huh?
it's your doppelganger.
Maybe I'm his. She said, "Did anybody ever tell you?" But I guess I look like that dude. I sent it to my wife, and she almost had a fit.
Oh man.
So
Hey.
G, I didn't know which HBCU you like.
I don't really have HBCUs. I'm learning from y'all with the HBCU, y'all. So
No.
I don't have anything. I don't have any stock in it right now, man. So, but I want to talk to y'all about Dobbs, man. I listened to a podcast about Dobbs, and he was talking about how he got traded from Arizona. They
Coach lied to him.
Coach lied to him. No, man, we're not trading you.
Told you.
And how the man he had just bought was buying a house. All his furniture was coming in. So he was getting ready for Thanksgiving. And they was like, "Yeah, no, we're not trading you, man. Don't worry about that. You good." And then he was out
Traded him at the last 4 hours before the deadline.
Yeah, he said, "Man, when I'm hearing trade talks about you, man, but I don't know, but there's a possibility. So just pack your bag up and just be prepared." And they called him up at like 1 o'clock. I was like, "Yeah, man, you're traded to Minnesota." So he said he was just throwing all kind of stuff in his bag, man. He did. He said he if it was up to him, he had one of his friends or whoever it was packed his bags for him. He all he would have had was two jogging pants, no underwear, because he was just throwing stuff in his bag.
Is he married?
So
no kids.
So but he had just, like I said, he had just got this place.
Yeah.
You know, and so I didn't know this, but when you get traded to another team, it's people put it in their contract that you have to buy out my lease. You have to buy out my lease, and you have to, pay for my transfer, for my furniture and my cars to get moved, everything to get moved. So
that's how baseball is. You gotta be responsible for that move.
Yeah, man. So, man, got there and had to learn on the fly, man. He said he was in the when he started with the Falcons, when he played the Falcons, he was like, man, they was talking to him and they was giving him the plays. He said, man, at 15 seconds in your headset, it goes off. So you can't hear it no more. So they gave him a play. And it was like, yo, X, Y, Z, left, right, move, whatever it is. And it cut off. That man didn't know what the rest of the play was. He said, I was sitting there like, hey, man, I don't know what the rest of the play is, y'all. He said, if y'all know what it is, y'all just tell me what y'all supposed to be running.
That lets you know how terrible my team is,
Cool. That wasn't meant for you to just lay down your team, man. He was just telling us the story.
But that's truth though. Look, there's some truth to that. Listen to that. That man just told you I ain't know what to do, and I probably scored.
He said, man, I ain't know the people's names. He said, what do you do, man? He just said, hey, buddy, hey, buddy, hey, big boy.
He said that one of the wild. He said the wild. At some point in the game, he said, listen, I'm gonna run a 9 route. I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna run this. He said, okay, just go over 2 or 3 progressions.
Yeah.
I said, and you win a game. You win a game.
And then come back the next week and win again.
So
and
what you saying, Corey? They beat y'all playing sandlot football.
They beat us doing whatever they felt like doing.
Yeah, they did sandlot against y'all. But he actually learned the plays, dog, in that next game against the Saints.
They say real smart.
Yeah, which is insane.
That dude is an astronaut. He's an astro. Like I said, if he leaves football now, he can be an astronaut. He worked for NASA.
Yeah. All right, man. Great show, fellas. Great show. My people, I think I'm missing some picks for Kanisha and James. I'll text y'all so I can receive the rest of the picks. I just can't figure out which one I'm missing for y'all right now. But hey, man, we appreciate each and every one of you all rocking with us. Everybody out there on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, man. We thank y'all out there. Kanisha Davis, my dog Kamarie White. Make sure y'all check him and his wife out live with Ashley Kamarie. My beautiful wife Crystal Wright, and my sis, That's Right, every Monday. Also, man, y'all also check out my guy Alvin Jameson, man. While y'all out there, when you're out there getting your homes or you're refinancing, whatever you're doing inside the mortgage, just check them out, man. My dog JD, Jared Davis, man. Appreciate you jumping on, big homie. Who else was out there? My dad, man. I love you, Pop, man. I can't wait to see you maybe on this Friday.
Larry, let's go bowling, man. I need to. Hey,
there it is. Let's do that, man. Let's do that. Am I invited too?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, bowling team sport.
Okay. I'm invited too.
Yeah. Come on down, bro. Let's do it, man. Let's see if Larry cheat like he cheat when he was golfing.
Not your average guy, Steve-O, man. Thank you for rocking with us, big homie. We'll see y'all at 7:30. I'm probably on the road coming back, so I'll be doing it from the road, man. I'll be on my way back from Charlotte. So, man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. We'll see y'all on Sunday, baby, 7:30. Be out. Hey, happy birthday to my Uncle John, babe. I love you, man. Answer the phone when I call.
Happy birthday, Uncle John.
Happy birthday, Uncle John.
Yeah.
Good John.
My dad.
Nah, just